Welcome back to the Daily Threat, your trusted source for the latest cybersecurity news and updates. We have a jam-packed episode with 3 major stories that highlight the ever-growing risks businesses face in the cyber landscape. From Google's restrictive measures to Microsoft hackers turning Exchange servers into malware control centers and the alarming cyber attack on a file transfer tool, we'll dive into the details to understand the impact on businesses and what can be done to protect ourselves. But before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join our community of cybersecurity enthusiasts. The Daily Threat is proudly brought to you by QIT Solutions, your go-to partner for robust cybersecurity services. Our first story revolves around Google's recent decision to restrict internet access for some of its employees. According to reports from CNBC, Google has taken this extraordinary step due to a significant cyber threat detected within its infrastructure. The company believes that a highly sophisticated group of attackers gained unauthorized access to their internal systems through a combination of social engineering and exploiting unpatched vulnerabilities. Social engineering remains one of the most potent methods of infiltrating secure networks. By manipulating employees through phishing emails, these attackers managed to compromise several user accounts, giving them a foothold inside Google's network. And once inside, the attackers began exploring the network and escalating privileges, enabling them to move laterally across systems. They successfully managed to evade detection for weeks, siphoning off sensitive information and laying the groundwork for potential further attacks. Lateral movement is a common tactic among sophisticated threat actors. This highlights the importance of continuous monitoring and detecting unusual activities in real time to prevent prolonged infiltration. The risks posed by such attacks are massive for businesses. Apart from data breaches and potential financial losses, they face severe reputational damage. It's essential for all organizations to implement multi-layered security measures, conduct regular security awareness training for employees, and ensure all systems are up to date with the latest patches to minimize exposure. In our second story, we turn our attention to a major security breach involving Microsoft Exchange servers. Bleeping Computer reports that skilled hackers have managed to compromise and transform vulnerable Exchange servers into powerful malware control centers. The attackers exploited a series of zero-day vulnerabilities in Microsoft Exchange, which the company later patched. However, many organizations failed to apply the patches in time, leaving their systems exposed to this dangerous exploit. The attackers were able to establish complete control over these compromised servers. From here, they deployed various malware strains, including ransomware, which could then be remotely executed on numerous victim networks. This is an alarming scenario as it demonstrates how quickly attackers can scale their operations and cause widespread damage. The financial implications and operational disruptions for businesses affected by ransomware can be catastrophic. Absolutely. Organizations must prioritize cybersecurity hygiene and regularly update their systems with the latest patches. They should also consider implementing threat detection and response solutions to identify and mitigate threats quickly. And now, our final story delves into the cyber attack on a widely used file transfer tool, impacting countless individuals and organizations. The Wall Street Journal reports that the attackers targeted the infrastructure of this tool, allowing them to intercept and potentially exfiltrate sensitive data shared by users. This is a significant attack on a tool that businesses heavily rely on for secure file sharing. By compromising the infrastructure, the attackers could potentially gain access to vast amounts of sensitive information, posing severe consequences for affected individuals and organizations. The victims of this attack include government agencies, financial institutions, and even healthcare organizations. The risks posed by this breach extend far beyond financial losses. It could potentially result in identity theft, regulatory penalties, and litigation. To prevent such attacks, organizations should carefully vet third-party tools before integrating them into their workflows. Regular security assessments and penetration testing can help identify vulnerabilities before malicious actors do. That concludes our episode for today. We've witnessed the threats posed by cyber attacks on major companies, turning them into cautionary tales for all businesses. To stay informed about the ever-changing cybersecurity landscape, make sure to subscribe to the Daily Threat. We are your first line of defense in understanding and countering cyber threats. Remember, the Daily Threat is proudly brought to you by QIT Solutions, the trusted name in cybersecurity services. Stay vigilant and stay secure.